We are going to make some really interesting, tasty, healthy, fun, fast, quick dishes tonight. We really are. Hi, I'm Mark Alyn. Welcome to our show. If you're watching, we'd love to have your comments. Let me know what I'm doing right. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. I cry, but you can do that. We're going to be making a non-fishy fish tonight, a turbot, and it's baked. It'll be baked with herbs de Provence, and we're even going to make some of that from scratch. All right, we're here. You're there. Let us know. Mark Alyn Cooks is on the air. Well, welcome to Mark Alyn Cooks. Last week we had Karen McNeil. You can see her wine book back here, the Wine Bible. Um, she is amazing, and I hope she comes back to us and talks more about wine and food. We're going to do some stuff in the next month and a half for Hanukkah and Christmas, and then into the new year. I cannot wait because I get to eat all this great stuff. Let me tell you about turbot. Turbot is a flat fish. It's not very thick, and it's used a lot in French cooking. It's used to fry. It is not an endangered fish. I checked that out. Like Chilean sea bass uh, is is on an almost endangered list. In fact, it was on for a while. Fishermen stopped fishing, and now it's back in stores. It is expensive. Turbot is not. Now, there's some interesting names for turbot, including butt. We're not going to call it butt. We're going to call it turbot because it's just nicer that way. Some of the other names, how about this? Brat. It's Brat. Hey, Brat. We're going to, anyway. Brit, and butt. We'll stay with turbot. Let me show it to you right now. Here is our turbot that we're going to make. This is about 3/4 of a pound. It's actually 0.80 pounds. And the reason I bought it is it's on sale. Now, if you're a vegan or vegetarian, don't want to eat the fish, you can take a slice of tofu and do what I'm going to do to the fish in just a couple of seconds. Okay, let me put my notes over here, and let me say we're going to make a herb de Provence. You can buy a jar of this. I have done that. I wanted to make my own. One of the things that Herbs de Provence has in it sometimes, and it's hard to find, is lavender. I'm not a big fan of lavender or eating lavender. I like it in a pillow because it makes me go to sleep. But I'm not fond of it in food. Um, we're going to let's make it right now because we need to cook the fish, which cooks fast. By the way, I forgot to tell you, the turbot is boneless. There's almost no bones in this, and when you buy a fillet, it's clean. There are no bones, and it's so good. It's mild. It's very fresh tasting with a slightly buttery taste. And we're going to be making a mustard fresh dill sauce to go with this. Okay, I have some of the herbs de Provence that I've made. I'm just going to tell you whatever herbs you want, you can use. This is a little bit of oregano. Now try to use leaf, what I call leaf oregano. You can see what that is, rather than the powdered kind. This is something that has to be powdered. This is savory, and it's one of the main ingredients. Okay, the oven is ready. We're going to put a little bit of marjoram leaves in. Now, most of our herbs today are organic and non-GMO. This is tarragon leaves. I love tarragon. Has a slightly licorice flavor. I make a salad dressing, which I'll be adding to my salad later on today. This is also one of my favorite herbs. It's fennel. I use it a lot in Italian cooking, but it can be in, let's just take that off. Now I'm using the fennel seeds, and these are dried, and it smells so good. Again, another licorice flavor. Tarragon is much lighter in flavor. And last but not least, we're going to put some basil in. This is dried basil. I use a lot of fresh basil. Okay. Now, how are we going to stir that up? Real simple. Just like that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil to this and drizzle it on. As I said, this was on sale. I'm just going to smear it on like that. And I'm going to turn it over. Now, I used to wash my fish and wash my meat. But talking to chefs, they don't do that in restaurants. I always thought it was a good idea to do that, but apparently it's not. All right, now we're going to take our herbs that we just made and we're going to put it on here. And we'll flip this. A lot of people only put it on one side. I put it on both. Okay. And you know what we forgot to do? We're going to get the fish in so it'll cook during our show today. Let's go to the oven. We have the oven at 425. You heard the beep when we started our show. I'm over here now, and I'm going to put it into the oven. Now, I have this on a convection oven. This should take about maybe 10 minutes or so to cook. And then I'm going to come back here. I wanted to give you some news. First of all, our watcher and friend from Florida has suggested that I start wearing an apron. We've ordered some aprons, and we're going to have them in a week or so. That'll say Mark Alyn Cooks. So that's item one. Item two, I'm going to say hello, Carol. Hello. Hi, Carol. Hi. All right. We also heard from many people who said, hey, how come Carol's always in the background? So hopefully you can hear her. Say hi to everybody, Carol.
Hi to everybody.
Hi to everybody. Very soft spoken. Yeah. All right. While that's cooking, what we're going to do now is we're going to make a sauce. So we're going to make a mustard dill sauce. I've got some spoons over here. I'll bring that up in a minute. Okay. I love Dijon mustard. I like any kind of mustard, really. So I will have the recipe out tomorrow on YouTube. This is Dijon mustard, and as you can see, this Dijon mustard is from Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's Dijon mustard. I've used Grey Poupon, which is okay, but to me, this just has a more authentic taste, and it's a different taste. And I really, really like it. We make garlic bread with this. We make all kinds of things, and we use this extensively. All right, now I'm going to add just a little bit.
Howard Sandler says hi.
Oh, hello, Howard. Thank you. And I'm just going to add a little bit. This will add some texture, a little flavor. I'll go back here. And we'll stir it up. Up. I'm going to add some more mustard. This sauce will keep for a couple weeks, by the way, if you make too much. You can also put it on vegetables. There. Okay. I'll move that to there. I want everybody to know I shut a drawer. I don't normally do that. Did that make you happy, Carol? We mic'd Carol, but apparently she's only going to talk when she wants to. This is a very simple recipe, and this is my own recipe. I'm going to cut an organic lemon right now. This is a lemon that we actually grow in our backyard. And side down. This will get all the juice out and into my face. Go ahead, Carol. Go ahead. Show them. It's all over my glasses and me. Can you believe that? Okay. Now that was a half a lemon. We're going to stir it up. And that'll be plenty. Now, what's really going to make this is the next ingredient. And the next ingredient is dill. Now, I use a lot of dill. I make sauces with dill all the time and mustard. But I decided to try living dill. And this is, I think it's North, I can't remember. Hold on. Yeah, North Shore Living Herbs. And we should try to get in touch with them. In fact, I will. And maybe they'll come on the show. The freshness of this dill is just really good. You can buy fresh dill, but if you notice down here, these are roots. So what I'm going to do is, we've already washed this. I'm going to cut about that, like that, and I'm going to move this. Now, you got to be careful because there's dirt on this. And I'm going to chop that up. And dill is good. There's all kinds of things with dill that they tell you about. All right, I'm going to move. Whoop, let's just put this dill in there too. You can use the dried dill, but I prefer this. I mean, I'm so glad I discovered that. Okay, let's move this here. That. I'm going to flip that. And now we're going to stir this up. I'm hungry. I think I'm always hungry. One last thing. Now, you can either use a couple of drops of stevia, which I really don't like. I just talked to somebody who manufactures stevia, and they tell me that they are working hard on getting that aftertaste out. But until they do, I'm going to use regular sugar. And we're going to put 2 teaspoons, well, let's add 3 teaspoons of sugar into the sauce. If you were watching this as it's been recorded and posted on LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube, you can still make comments because we do see them. Okay, this is great. I'm going to taste it just a little bit. Really nice. Got a mustardy taste. The sour cream has mellowed it a little bit. All right, I'm going to leave that off to the side. And we always start our show with wine. We didn't start it because we wanted to get that fish into the oven. Carol, do you have the wine? Well, we wanted to keep it cold. Now, Carol and I tried this wine last night and drank quite a bit of it. if I do say so myself. This is a Vouvray. It is a French Vouvray. The grape is a Chenin Blanc. And you can do different styles with this. This is about a $19-20 bottle of wine. It's on sale at Safeway, Albertsons, and Bonds here in Southern California for about $16-17, which is a pretty good price. This is a little sweet. The first time Carol and I had a Vouvray, I'm going to pour her a little bit. Carol? Okay, and I'm going to come over here and pour. One of the things that we like to do on this show, which is pretty simple, is I like to share experiences. So the first time we had this was with our friend Lillian Lipson, who has passed. We were in South Africa together. I was hosting some shows down there, and Carol and Lillian were producing for me. And we sat one afternoon, the three of us, just chattering away, and we drank 3 bottles. Maybe was it 3? Carol?
Well, I didn't.
You don't remember? Well, we don't.
No, I don't. I know I didn't drink a bottle of wine.
I know. Well, Lily and I did, and we toast to you watching right now. This is really fresh. I really like this Vouvray. It's got a nice, clean taste. This is sweet, but the winemaker can make it dry or sweet or someplace in between. And I think this is on the high sweet side. I don't know what the sugar residue is, residual sugar is in this wine, but it's really nice. It has a very fragrant nose. Okay. I'm going to come over here and peek in at the fish as we look at our turbot. You don't have to flip it. You don't have to flip it. It'll cook through. And turbot, when cooked, is white. And you'll see that. Okay, it's white throughout. All right, what else are we doing? We are going to be doing this. I bought on sale because this is asparagus season. And if you like asparagus, hit your markets because this stuff is good. By the way, the sauce that we made earlier, this over here, goes very well with the asparagus. Did you like that last night, Carol? Did you use that?
Yeah, not on my asparagus.
Not on your, you didn't use it on the asparagus? Oh, okay. So Carol and I, this is about a pound of asparagus. It was, trying to think, around $3 a pound at Whole Foods. And we don't like the stem. We know somebody who doesn't like this part, which is the tip, which is a little strange to me, but all right. So we're going to roast this. Just going to cut that. And this can be used in soup stocks. You can marinate and do all kinds of things with this. I'm going to now take this, and Carol has graciously made a grilling area for us. I'm going to cut this. This is a little rubber band that they put on it. Let's see if that cuts it. And then we're going to spread this out. Now here's a cheat. We're going to grill this with some olive oil and garlic. And my cheat is going back to Trader Joe's. I'm going to put that on. I use garlic. Now, Trader Joe's sells this. It's minced garlic. Um, it's really good. I use it a lot, um, especially when I'm in a hurry. All right, here we go. This is about a teaspoonful. And I'm just going to smear it on the asparagus. Now, I like thin asparagus. I think it tastes better. When it gets really thick, it gets stalky. Think that's enough, Carol?
Yes.
I knew you were going to say that. And we're going to put this in the oven. It'll take about 7 or 8 minutes to cook. Put this right here. And the fish is cooking really well. And you know what I'm going to do now? I'm just going to add a touch of the wine. We could have done this before. There. Can you hear that sizzling? Yeah. All right, here we go. We have this on a convection oven. Convection ovens force air around the food, and it makes it cook faster. It's more energy efficient, and it really makes it easier. One of the things that we like to do when we're cooking is make it easy and tasty. And then Carol always adds the magic word healthy. So this is healthy. The fish is healthy. The sauce is healthy. You can reduce the sugar in the sauce if you want, or not even put it in. You don't have to use the wine. The dill is really healthy. It's, man, does that taste good. And of course, all the seasonings as well. I just wanted to tell you that in coming weeks, we're going to have a couple of really great people. Marcia Steve will be coming back to us. Marcia was supposed to cook with us today. Unfortunately, she's sick. And Marcia, get well soon. We wish you well. It's not serious. It's just, you know, an inconvenience. So that's Marcia. Next week, we're going to have Sandra Lee. She is the CEO of NJ Labs in New Jersey. She was born in Korea. She was raised in Michigan. She has a master's degree in chemistry and runs a testing lab. But she loves, like I do, Korean food. And she's going to cook something for us next week, right here on Mark Alyn Cooks. We also have a chef from a 5-star restaurant coming on. We've got a gentleman from France who will be with us. Hopefully we'll be able to do that live. We're not sure yet. And we have other people that will be coming on. Lissa Levy will be here in early December. And we'll do that for the holidays. I thought we'd do it for Thanksgiving, but we'll actually do that in early December as we get ready for Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. We're going to be doing some things with marshmallows, and we're going to be doing hot chocolate. Oh boy. We're done. We just have to wait. Well, we're not going to have the asparagus will not be done, but I guarantee that the fish will be. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move my little mat, and Carol, I'm going to come over here. Oops. And I'm going to get the fish out. I've heard of getting, anyway, I shouldn't finish that. Yeah, the fish is done. Oh, yes, I got the towel in the other hand. All right. This fish has been cooking for just about 20 minutes. And it looks and smells great. And one of the things that I like about this fish, there's no fishy smell or fishy taste. So, let us, whoop, take our plate. I'm going to take a little piece here. There. This is our dinner tonight. Is that big enough, Carol?
Sure, it's just a taste.
All right. And I'm going to move the fish behind me. Let me see if I can show you. If you look down here, you can see that the fish is cooked. It flakes really easily. We have our sauce. Now normally we would drizzle this like that, make a pattern. I'll do that. I don't put the sauce on the fish. I think Carol did last night. Okay. I would also eat this with some sourdough bread. I did it again. No bones. Lots of flavor. Healthy. And it does taste great. Gotta use my finger. I do like my own cooking. I really do. Well, do you think the asparagus are ready?
No, you could take a peek.
All right, let's take a peek. Can they see in there? I don't know if you can or not. No. It's still pretty green. I like it slightly crunchy. I've got oil coming out. I know what I'm going to do. Okay. You can see this now, and it's what a pretty plate this is. And no, it's not. Some people like it al dente. I need it cooked a little bit more. Really nice. Well, thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate it. I'm Mark Alyn. You can always reach me at markalyncooks@gmail.com. Have a good day. Have a good night. We'll be back next week with Sandra Lee as we cook Korean here on Mark Alyn Cooks. Carol, as always, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, look.
Oh, Heidi. Yeah, Heidi, this is a great one. This is really simple. It's easy. And boy, it's really good. The mustard sauce is particularly useful. You can use it on fish, chicken, and other things. And the fish is great. Well, we're going to say bye-bye for now, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, Carol, as always. Thank you, too, for watching. Have a great week, everybody.